Before I start, if you love real-life stories about love, betrayal, and heartbreak, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know how this story resonates with you. It began with a text that felt like a punch to the chest. I was sitting on my couch after a long day at work when my phone buzzed. Her name appeared on the screen, but the message wasn't the warm, "I love you" type I was used to. It was just 3 words. "I'm leaving you." I stared at it, thinking my eyes were playing tricks on me. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe she didn't mean it. I called her immediately, but she didn't pick up. Hours later, when she finally returned my call, her voice was cold, distant, like she was reading from a script she had practiced for weeks. She said she had met someone else. Someone she felt something more for. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it had stopped. How could the person I loved more than anything, the person I trusted completely, just walk away for another man? I replayed our last weeks together in my mind, searching for signs, for any hint I had missed. Her smiles, the late-night phone calls she said were work, the little lies about being late. I had dismissed them as nothing, but now they felt like pieces of a puzzle I didn't want to see. For months I lived in a fog. I kept myself busy with work, with friends, with anything that could drown the ache. Every little thing reminded me of her. The way she used to laugh when I teased her, the smell of her perfume on the pillow, even the quiet mornings we spent drinking coffee together. They all haunted me. I tried to tell myself it was her choice, that I deserved better, but part of me couldn't stop hoping she'd come back. That hope was the cruelest part, keeping the wound open, refusing to let me heal. Then one rainy afternoon it happened. I was sitting at my kitchen table, staring blankly at a stack of unopened mail, when my phone buzzed. I didn't recognize the number at first, but when I saw her name flash across the screen, my hands shook. She sent me a single message. "Can we talk? Please." I didn't respond immediately. I wanted to throw the phone across the room. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. I wanted to run to her and never let her go. Instead, I sat there, the rain tapping against the window, and thought about all the months of heartbreak. All the nights I spent questioning myself, wondering if I had failed somehow. Finally, I agreed to meet her. I chose a small cafe halfway between our old neighborhood and where she lived now. When she walked in, I barely recognized her. She looked smaller, somehow humbled. Her eyes held a weight I had never seen before. A mix of guilt, desperation, and regret. I made a mistake," she said, her voice trembling. "I thought I wanted something else, someone else. But I was wrong. I miss you. I want a second chance." I felt my chest tighten. The old familiar pull of love and longing mixing with the anger and betrayal that had never left me. "Do you know what you did?" I asked quietly. "You left me for months. You made me question everything about us. About myself." She nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I know. I can't even begin to tell you how sorry I am. I thought I was looking for happiness, but it was right in front of me the whole time. I wanted to reach for her, to forgive her, to feel the comfort of the woman I loved, but I couldn't. Not yet. Not when trust had been shattered so completely. Do you understand that it won't just go back to the way it was?" I said, my voice firm. "Love isn't enough when it's broken like this." She swallowed hard. "I understand. I need you to know how much I regret it. How much I regret losing you." We sat there in silence, the rain falling heavier outside. Both of us listening to the unspoken truth. Love alone can't fix betrayal. Months of pain, confusion, sleepless nights, and shattered trust can't be erased by words, no matter how sincere. That day, I realized something important. I could choose to hold on, to forgive, and maybe try to rebuild, but only if I was ready. And right then I wasn't. I had to put myself first, to heal, to regain the self-respect that her betrayal had threatened to take from me. I told her gently but firmly, "I can't be with you right now. Maybe one day we can see where life takes us, but not today. I need to heal, and you need to understand the weight of what you did." She nodded, tears falling freely now. "I understand. Thank you for hearing me." I watched her leave, my heart heavy but not broken. The pain was still there, but so was a new sense of strength. A quiet, unshakable strength that came from knowing my worth, from refusing to let someone else's choices define me. Walking back to my apartment through the puddles on the sidewalk, I realized that life would go on. Pain would fade, memories would linger, but eventually I would smile again. And when I did, it would be because I chose myself first, not someone who abandoned me in search of something fleeting. If you've ever been betrayed, or if someone you loved walked away for another person, I want to hear your story. Share it in the comments below. Let's talk about how heartbreak can teach us about strength, self-respect, and the courage it takes to move forward.